Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to this video, this cheap versus expensive video. Today we're going to be talking about the Meguiars Hybrid Ceramic Liquid Wax. This 16-ounce bottle is going to set you back about 20 bucks, 21 bucks, at least at the time of this recording, and this is boasts as Meguiars' newest technology in the liquid ceramic wax, if that's even a thing. And up against that, we're going to be having the Chemical Guys Hydroslick. This is their gel suspended ceramic wax formula. This 16-ounce bottle is going to set you back about 40 bucks, at least at the time of this recording. Of course, Chemical Guys has multiple discount offers that you can use to probably bring that price down. But what I want to show in this video is which one would be a better buy. What are the differences between these? Does the more expensive one mean that it's actually better, it's more durable, or does the cheaper one and the brand behind, or the name behind Meguiars actually mean something that they can, I don't know, do a cheaper product? I don't know. So in this cheap versus expensive, these two are on the chopping block, and let's get into the application method and see which one is better. All right, so for the application, we're going to be doing the Meguiars first, and we'll put it on the right side of the panel because it calls for a longer cure time, 3 to 5 minutes. So, and it doesn't talk about an exact amount to apply, but we'll do, how about 7 little squirts like that. We'll rub it in on this panel, or this side of the panel at least. Talks about overlapping, and I think that gives adequate coverage for that amount for this half panel. It goes on really, really thin, so it's almost hard to even tell where it is, but it's there. And then I'll flip over, I'll use the blue side, and what's cool about these applicators is they're actually called the saver applicators. So there's a barrier that's melted or on the back side of this, so I don't have to worry about transfer through the through the foam. So it's Chemical Guys. I'll do the same small dots. The gel suspension is a little cooler because it gets you, look how nice and round that is. So we'll see, it's a little bit more watery as it comes out. Again, kind of thin and kind of looks the same almost, maybe a little bit thicker. The Meguiars has a blueberry scent coming out, and the Chemical Guys has a solvent smell coming out. But both go on very, very simple and easy. So I'll give it 2 minutes and I'll start wiping the Chemical Guys side off because it says 1 to 2 minutes. And then I will wipe the Meguiar side up. But look at the Meguiar. The Meguiars is almost like non-existent, which makes me think maybe I should apply another coat. And the Chemical Guys is really thin too. So I'll wait 2 minutes and we'll go from there. All right, so it's been 2 minutes. I'm gonna start with the Chemical Guys side. Okay, so the wipe off is easier than it was in the last video by a bit. Still, you definitely don't want to wait any longer than these 2 minutes. Looks nice too, looks really nice. It's, after you get it off, it's slick underneath the towel. See, if you wait any longer than 2 minutes, you should probably really only wait 30 seconds. In a super, super thin coat. But it's nice, slick under the towel, looks good. Leave that towel there. The Meguiar side already looks like I wiped it off, but all right, I guess I'll wipe it off. And from the previous videos, I realized that the Meguiars is very, 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 very easy to wipe off. Even if you actually let it sit over the 3 to 5 minutes, it's still just as easy to wipe off. So, all right, I'm gonna give it 2 full days to cure, so 48 hours to cure, and then we'll take it outside and take it through a torture test. All right, so here we go. The Meguiars on the right, the Chemical Guys on the left. It's been 2 days, so 48-hour cure, even though the Meguiars doesn't talk about a cure time at all, at least on the label. Here we go. Gosh, having different hose issues today. Do not like this hose at all. Right, so as we see, they're pretty much even as far as the water beading is concerned. Chemical Guy's beading water good, control going flat. The Meguiars still has that like water bead within a water bead, which is kind of cool. And actually the Chemical Guys, it's happening a little bit too. Grab the blower here, get these off. All right. Not gonna worry about the control section too much. All right, let's hit it with the black and plastic coat, the iron remover from Eagle One. Kind of interesting that Meguiars wouldn't have a cure time on the label. I know everyone in the comments says, it's a given. Ceramic products need to cure. Maybe they should say that. I don't know. Usually I wouldn't give it a cure time, usually, if it didn't say it, but I also like these tests to be as potentially accurate as possible. I don't know how accurate your car sitting for 2 days is, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Gosh, I hate this hose. I cannot find like the right setting. Oh, gosh, whatever. Let me hit it with the wet towel. We've definitely lost a lot of hydrophobic properties. If I can get the hose right. Definitely have lost a ton of hydrophobic properties on the Meguiar side, a little bit on the Chemical Guy side, just from an iron remover, which is pretty crazy. But the Chemical Guys, you can still see it's flooding a little bit, but still sheeting pretty good and getting the water off the panel. The Meguiar is still flooding a little bit, but you can see how well it's still sheeting off the panel. But we've definitely lost a lot of hydrophobic properties. I think, my suspicion is, the real winner in the Meguiar's hybrid ceramic lineup is actually the quick detail spray. That's what I'm coming to a conclusion of. It's still there, the water still gets off the panel. They're getting off the panel about the same rate. But I think the detail spray is the real winner, more than the spray wax and more than this liquid wax. I personally don't like going through the hassle of a liquid wax. All right, let's go with the Bleach Bright. So this is a APC. You may use an APC as a bug remover, tar remover maybe, even though it's not really going to work for tar. You may be using it as a tire cleaner, maybe using it as a whole host of things that you don't realize. I know people like to say, oh, well, APCs don't rain from the sky. Well, they don't, but you do use them in detailing, so how about that? You ever got bugs on the front of your car and sprayed an APC to loosen them up as like a no-touch bug removal? Works well. Works really well. So, all right, let's get that residue off there. See what we're left with. Looks like we might have a winner in the Chemical Guys. still, yeah, let's see after we wipe it all off. Looks like it's still maybe on there a little bit. The wet towel wipe to get off the residues showing. Some of those. Both are pretty flat. Definitely the Chemical Guys is sheeting water and getting rid of the water. You see how the control section and the Meguiars are kind of doing it at the same rate, and the Chemical Guys is a tad bit faster, not a ton, but a tad. Watch, let's do it again. So they're both definitely flooding. They're both definitely took a big hit. Let's watch it. Man, they're both pretty dead. Chemical Guy slightly faster, slightly, and definitely getting off more water, but barely. Let's do one more time with that and then do the blower test. Water's really starting to sag back. See how the water's just stuck to it? Just totally stuck. That's how we know when it's either taking a big hit or dead. Look, it's hard to even get it off the panel. Or at least the Chemical Guy side is getting off a little bit quicker. It's still getting off. See how it's just sticking there? Hit it one more time to see if we can kill. We're going to use the same thing. See if we can kill off the Chemical Guys. This will be the final. Hit it with a wet towel and see where we're at. And always something going on. Never could just be a quiet day in the neighborhood. Both are incredibly flat. Pretty safe to say that they're completely dead, but look how much slower the Meguiars is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that concludes the torture test. All right, so what did you think about that video? Is it worth it to go for the more expensive Chemical Guys, or is it better to stick with just the Meguiars at half the price? Me personally, I'm not going for either. I want something that's a spray and wipe. That'll be much, much better. It's never a quiet day here at the shop, so there's a dump truck. Anyway, I'd love to know what your thoughts, feelings, and emotions are below in the comments. I guess the Chemical Guys is a bit more difficult to use, so that may be a little trump card there too. Anyway, leave your thoughts, feelings, emotions in the comments below, and on your way down there, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.